How are we all doing? It's Kilro. I'm back with another video, and I know I haven't done a video in ages, but hopefully this could be the start of something new. The reason I haven't been posted any videos is because I'm burnt out from FPS games, but more specifically Call of Duty. I can't play that game solo anymore. It hurts my brain. I've kind of given up on it playing solo. For those that don't know what SBMM is and what is causing kind of veteran players burnouts, is basically a skill-based matchmaker system or a score-based matchmaker system which connects players roughly around the same level to try and produce fair or competitive matches. I understand the goal of SBMM, which is to make the game more fun for all sorts of players, but for veterans or above average players, it's basically killing the game or killing the fun of the game for us veterans players. So we've all had our experience with SBMM, especially if you're Call of Duty enthusiasts like myself. And a couple of things that I've run into is the casual fun. In the past, joining a game meant that you're having fun and kind of shit showing around with one-shot snipers and trying out kind of trolley loadouts and stuff like that, where you might steamroll them or you're going to get steamrolled, but it was the fun aspect of it. However, what SBMM has done is it's basically gotten rid of that laid-back gameplay fun of just trolling and constantly replaces it with basically sweat-inducing horror experiences of duffs and riot shields, special on shipment 24/7. When using SBMM, players frequently experience the pressure of just basically keeping that win rate or that KD ratio high, and it's so much more on the line than just jumping on to have fun now because of the kind of matchmaking system. It's basically resulted in a restricted playstyle, so to say, and you're not really having fun anymore. One thing I've been thinking of doing as well, and I'm sure tons of other people do it, is basically getting alt accounts where you have a separate account and you tank that KD to living shit and back. But I'm talking like absolutely 0.00, or you know, they're really down there, to basically give you bots and just attempt to have some sort of fun. And it gives you an aspect of the game that you just haven't seen in ages, and it just makes it so much more enjoyable. It does make the game unbalanced, I get that, but if you're going to absolutely slaughter us with SBMM, at least let us have some fun somehow. The effect of SBMM goes beyond a player's own game. I mean, let's look at the entire Call of Duty community. It's resulted in early frustration, making players burn out and quit the game temporarily or permanently, depending on what they've been running into. But also, like myself, who plays with family and friends who have various different levels, playing together just isn't fun anymore because we can't sit there and crack jokes and run troll loadouts. Like I've said, you've basically got to run meta weapons or you're getting absolutely tanked and the game is not enjoyable. Again, don't get me wrong, I recognize the value of SBMM and balanced gameplay for, you know, veterans and new players and average players, but there is a neutral position to how we can fix this, or how Call of Duty can fix this. The hybrid approach would be to basically build a matchmaker system that takes players into account while also allowing arbitrary players that can both experience the competitive side, be that almost like ranked, but also the informal side, which used to exist back in the day of just troll loadouts. The other option being the ranked mode, being a strict SBMM based system where the players are hyper competitive and you play to sweat to get that rank, to get that kind of trophy, so to say, that being an emblem, a calling card, or a skin, and have the casual mode be a casual mode like games currently have, that game being XDEFIANT and BattleBit, where there is no matchmaking system. It just pulls everyone and fills the lobbies as quickly as you can. To sum it all up, I get the original goal of SBMM. You know, back in the day it was 2 bots, 2 average players, and 2 sweats, and you can have fun. But now it's just breaking the Call of Duty community apart, and developers can guarantee a growing player base whilst kind of upholding the fundamental qualities of the game, but it just isn't the same game anymore. It doesn't feel like the same game because of SBMM. But I want to hear it from your perspective. Like, again, I'm an above average player, or the so-called sweat with the 2.0 KD, but I want to hear from the other players. If you guys are watching this video, feel free to put a comment in terms of like what you think of SBMM and how it's treated you. If you're having fun with it and jumping on and being a great laugh with family and friends, then maybe it's time for me to look at an alt account where I'm just kind of just trolling and not really focusing on the game, just to kind of kick back and rewind a little bit in terms of what I remember Call of Duty to be. But please do not throw hate at each other for being a bot or for being a sweat. Everyone has their own play style. I'm a Call of Duty veteran, so to say. I've been playing COD 4. I played COD 4 when it first originally released, which I believe is like 2006 or 2007. So I've been through the trenches. I know how SBMM works. But this, what we currently have in Call of Duty games, just isn't it, Chief. And hopefully that's something that Call of Duty can adjust with the growing embellishment of ranked players who are loving the game. But me being a casual, jumping on to play some casual MW2 with family and friends in S&D, I don't want to sweat. Just want to sit there, kick back, crack jokes, and have some fun. But again, let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I've got some BattleBit coming. I've got some XDEFIANT gameplay dropping, which I've gotten from the open beta, but also with the full release of the game coming up, that's going to be something that I'm going to be doing a lot more. But maybe hopefully some Tarkov, which I'll be playing again when the wipe happens in August. So if you want to stay tuned for some of that content, again, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. You got me faded.